Oh, hey guys, my name's Chris. I was just going to give you an update on my shoulder surgery. So it's been like 5.5 months. On March 6th was a 5 month marker, so about 5.5 months. So I have been able to do the bench press with the Nautilus very light. Like I'm just doing like one, two, or three plates on the Nautilus, so that's not a free weight. I mean, very light. It's probably about the resistance, maybe a little more than a very hard band, with a stretch band. I've also been doing shoulder press, um, like one or two plates on the Nautilus. So like it's almost nothing. I mean, but what I'm trying to do is to get my body back into alignment because I realized from being in that sling, okay, where you're like that for so long, like just getting like posture back, and I'm still a little bit tight this way, so I can get this arm like way up here. See how I mean, it's still a little stiff. But other than that, flexibility's been pretty good. And then my doctor told me to wait until the summer to, like really start doing like heavier weights and stuff. So I have 2 months to go. So I'm just going to keep doing like really light just to like, get the shoulder going. I've been cleared to do this. So you need to talk to your doctor before you do anything. I'm just sharing my experience so you guys kind of know. I had a medium thickness or a medium tear, is what my surgeon told me. Um, and it wasn't small, it wasn't large, but it was medium. And it was a full thickness tear. They also cleaned out they did like they call it subacromial decompression, where they clean out the bone spurs. They took some fluid out of there, and then I did have two partial tears on the front and the back, and the supraspinatus, the top one, was fully torn. So I'm doing really good. I have also been swimming. I've been doing like weights and then swim like 10 laps. I'm not going Mach 1. I'm going like at a steady pace. Sometimes I might push it a little bit. It's also helping stretch out my body. From, I don't know about you guys, but I was sleeping on my side almost every night. And my everything is, I feel like my pelvis is like not, it's kind of off alignment because I was like laying on one side. So swimming's been really good for me. One day I swam 25 laps. No weights, but I swam 25 laps and my shoulder had no pain. Um, the next day. So, other than that, I mean, I've still been being kind of careful about, my picking up really heavy stuff. The other day, I went to take a big bag of trash out of a big trash can, a plastic bag, and I mean, I took it out, and then I had somebody else throw it in the dumpster because, I was gonna have to like lift that up high. So, um, you know, obviously, use discretion. And I know that my therapist told me, he kept telling me, let pain be your guide. Um, so like if it's painful, don't do it. I've read some stuff on the internet that says people have had pain for a year, after their surgery. Not like the pain they had before, but um, so other than that, I really haven't been doing much. I'm not doing like any icing or anything like that, but I'm excited. So probably in about 2 months, I'm gonna start like upping my weight as far as like how much weight I'm gonna try and push, and then just kind of see how it goes. Also, by using the Nautilus equipment, I can push with my non-surgical arm and kind of hold it, and still push with my surgical shoulder, um, if I want to, because it works together. It's different than like using free weights. So I'm just gonna kind of do that, and then see how things are going. But this is like my 5.5 month post-op where I'm at. I've been, off of physical therapy for a couple months, and doctor said I didn't need to go back unless, he's like, don't come back and just tell me you're okay. He's like, if something's bothering you, come back. But like, obviously, whatever your physician says, follow what they say. Because I'm just here to share like my experience. But one thing that I was really shocked about was how off my symmetry got. Like, just, all the muscles in my back, because I was using, this was the non surgical side and this was a surgical side. Well, this side, this side of the body I was not using, because I was in that sling, like kind of leaned over, and and then coming out of the sling, I'm sure you guys all know how stiff it was. I was like, is this really this stiff? So, I just want to encourage you guys. I broke a lot of bones in my body in the past. Swimming's been a great thing to get my strength back. You can get endorphins. Your body's going to release endorphins as you get into your exercise. I did also find that getting on the treadmill was really good because you're going like that, and that's also pulling all your bones back into alignment. Your muscles are getting back into alignment. So again, I was really shocked like how out of alignment things got just from, basically like couldn't use, the arm for 6 weeks, and then even 6 weeks to 4 months, it was like very minimal. And I think on my paperwork it said that I want to say it was at like 4 months that the tendon was like 70 or 80% healed. So, like I said, follow your doctor's orders. And I'm just sharing my story of, things that have helped me, get back into things. I'm still, being careful, but, like stuff outside the gym, I'm not like helping people move furniture, that kind of stuff. And then I guess, in a couple months, like 2 months, I'll, start pushing the weight up. And, like my shoulder is like maybe like a 1 on a 10 scale, like 10 being the worst pain, of like a 1 from working out yesterday. But it's a different pain. It's more, it's not like a sharp pain. It's just more of kind of like, it feels more like things getting into alignment. And you have to remember too, your shoulder was probably like way out of alignment before your surgery because it was damaged, right? It's just like a tire on a car. You get new tires, new tie rods, and everything is in alignment after they do the alignment, right? Well, before the alignment, the wheel was probably not, the way it should be. It might have been leaning in and forward, and that's putting more wear and tear on other parts of the car. It's just like with your body. So I could even feel like up on my, like up here on my collarbone, some pull, so some of that too is probably like my upper pec muscles, which haven't been used, in like 5 or 6 months, just things pulling into alignment. And like I said, I've done the overhead press and then the bench press, and I have done the incline, but it's all been very, very lightweight, like 1 or 2 plates on the Nautilus machine, and then no free weight. So I'm, grateful to be out of the sling, and I just wish you guys a good recovery. You can leave a comment down below if you like, and just keep on keeping on. Every day it's gonna get better, and I really am a big advocate of swimming. And if you're not a strong swimmer, you could always get a snorkel and mask and fins, and then you don't have to worry about your breathing. You can just and breathe through the snorkel, but definitely contact a physician and ask, for clearance on all that. I'm just here to share my story, so good luck to you guys.